Okay, today what we're going to look at is powers and exponents. So the first three problems that we have here, I want to write this expression using the exponents. So if I look at the first one, I have negative 11 three times. So I'm going to put negative 11, and I'm going to say that's to the third. But if you leave it like that, that answer is going to end up being marked wrong. Because since that negative 11 in that parentheses, I need to make sure that I put that parentheses there. Now the next one, I have 2 and 3, so I'm going to put 2 and 3. So I have 2 to the third and 3 to the third. So now here with the R and S, again, I'm just going to count the number of R's. I have 5 of them, so it's R to the fifth. And I look at the S, 1, 2, 3, S to the third. Now I come to number 4 here. It says I have 2 to the sixth. So I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s. I can take them 2 at a time. So 2 times 2 is 4, times that 2 is 8, times that 2 is 16, times that 2 is 32, times that one then becomes 64 by just multiplying. Now I have negative 4 to the fourth. So I'm going to put negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. Well, I could go 4 times 4 is 16, and negative times a negative becomes a positive. I could do the same thing here for these two. 4 times 4 is 16, and negative times a negative is a positive. That's 256. Now I come to the fraction. And don't overly panic because you see a fraction. What I would notice is, oh, 1/7. I want that 3 times. So I go 1 times 1 times 1. Let's multiply across the top. That's 1. 7 times 7 is 49 times another 7 is 343. Okay, we're going to skip ahead here and look at our example here of number 8. Now it says for evaluate each expression when x is 2 and y is 10. So the first thing I need to do is actually substitute in. So I'm going to put 2 for the x, that's 2 squared, plus y, which is 10, to the fourth. Well, 2 squared is just 4, 2 times 2. 10 to the fourth is 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. But since it's a 10 and it ends in a 0, what I have to do is go a 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. So then when I add this, I go 1, 2, 3. I get 10,004. Now for the last one here. I'm going to still do this here, so I go with 2 squared plus 10 all to the third. Well, now I have a problem inside the parentheses I have to do first. And the first thing with this one is 2 squared, which is 4, plus the 10 to the third. Well, that becomes 14 to the third, which is 14 times 14 times 14, which becomes 196 times 14. So I'll do that here, 196 times the 14, 24, carry the 2, 36, 38, carry the 3, 7, 6, 4, 14, carry over the 1, 10, 7, 1, actually no, carry that 1, 2. 2,744. Those are some of the things that you are working with when you're working with exponents and powers.